Okay, so let's on for the setup. You have, if you're familiar with RhinoCAM standard configuration and expert configuration, you have a setup one, which is located at the world origin in Rhino or in Visual CAD/CAM if you're running Visual CAD/CAM. Okay, and that won't change. That will stay the same because our rotary axis begins at the world origin, setup one, and it protrudes along the x-axis in the positive direction. So we're not going to be doing anything with the setup. It's going to stay the same throughout the entire demonstration for this particular part. Okay, for the stock, obviously we're probably going to want to use a cylinder stock. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to deviate just 1 second from the expert configuration, and I'm going to display a blank model that I have created here. Okay, and let's just turn this off a second. Well, that's fine. So I'm going to just do a stock from selection. I'm going to pick my blank, and I'm going to do a stock from selection. Okay, and I'm going to turn my blank
Just
back
a quick
on.
note. Just a quick note that stocks from selection is not available in the 4-axis configuration. You will have to either get the Pro or the Premium configuration.
Yeah, I only deviated just to make it look a little bit better when we simulated it.
Yeah, no, but I just wanted to make sure our listeners know that.
Mm-hmm. Typically, just for the cylinder stock definition, you can just go up to stock and pick cylinder stock, okay? And you'll get the same basic shape. Of course, you won't get the hole in the middle, you know, that we use for the stock from selection, but it's basically the same dimensions, okay? So let's go. We don't need to use any alignment, and we're not going to use any material. Typically in jewelry, the material might be sterling silver or could be gold. So typically you would take very short cut levels, but if you participate in our webinars, you realize that we don't really use the really tight tolerances and really tight cut levels just for the demonstration purposes to get through it relatively quickly. But any of the parameters we use, if on your end, obviously you would adjust those for the accuracy that you want to create. Okay, so we're over to work 0. In this particular part, we don't need a work 0. By default, the origin is set at the world origin at setup 1. Okay, so we don't really need a work 0. So we're going to go right over to the 4-axis menu. So we'll just talk a little bit about these. You have a number of options you can set. We're not going to be messing with those really. And we're going to be using the facing, pocketing, profiling, R-level roughing, R-level finishing, parallel finishing, and then we're going to use the drive surface machining. Okay, so in our